Ever heard some tall tales about our towering friends, the Great Danes? In the dog-eat-dog, or should I say the fur-flying frenzy of pet parenthood, it's all too easy to get tangled up in a leash of misunderstandings, particularly when we're talking about our four-legged friends, and our Great Dane pals, champions of height and heart, are no exception. From their need for run-like-a-rabbit exercise to their I'm-a-marshmallow temperaments, from their I can fit anywhere, even in a dollhouse apartment suitability, to their I can outrun a tortoise lifespan and health, we think we've got them all figured out. But are we barking up the tree? How much is squeaky toy truth, and how much is just dog park gossip? Well, we're about to give these myths a good shake, like a wet dog after a bath. So, whether you're an old paw at Great Dane parenting or you're just dog curious about this lofty breed, strap in. It's time to separate the wag from the woof, the fact from the fiction. Ready to sniff out the truth? Let's unleash it. Myth number 1. Great Danes need a massive amount of exercise. Now let's put this myth to bed, shall we? While it's true that Great Danes are, well, great in size, their exercise needs aren't quite as enormous as you might think. In fact, experts often recommend moderate exercise for these gentle giants. They do enjoy their walks and playtime, of course, but you don't need to plan a daily marathon for them. Excessive exercise, particularly for growing puppies, can actually be harmful to their joints. So, it's not about how much they exercise, but rather how consistent and balanced it is. Regular walks, a bit of playtime, and lots of love are just what the vet ordered. It's also important to remember that mental stimulation is just as crucial as physical activity for these intelligent and sensitive dogs. So, no marathon training needed for these gentle giants. Myth number 2, Great Danes are aggressive. If you've rubbed noses with a Great Dane before, you're probably chortling at the absurdity of that claim right now. These gigantic marshmallows are often thought of as mini King Kongs due to their size and majestic stature. However, let's pop this myth like a giant balloon, shall we? The temperament of any pooch, big or small, is influenced by a whole bunch of things like their puppyhood, genes, and the amount of socializing they did as a pup. By nature, Great Danes are often known for their friendly, lovable personality. They've got the nickname Gentle Giants, and it's spot on. They're like calm, patient teddy bears that you can actually hug. And while they might look a bit like Scooby-Doo, they don't get scared easily. They're great buddies to have around. But remember, like any breed, a Great Dane's character can be shaped by their environment and experiences. That's why it's critical to expose them to the world and its ways early on, and show them how to behave with some positive training. And let's not forget, you've got to keep the training going and reward them with lots of love and treats. Who could say no to those adorable begging eyes? Now let's talk pro talk. According to the American Kennel Club, Great Danes are big on the friendliness scale. They're known to wag their tails at family, strangers, and even the mailman. And when it comes to kids, they're like gentle giants who can double as the best babysitters. But let's not forget, every pooch, just like humans, has its one-of-a-kind personality. While Great Danes typically come across as gentle and friendly, some really love their alone time. So, the million-dollar question: are Great Danes born angry? No way, Jose. They're usually tender, friendly, and sociable four-legged sweethearts. But remember, no matter the breed, they need proper socializing, training, and a heap of love to grow into the best version of themselves. They're far from the fire-breathing dragons some paint them to be. So the next time you see a Great Dane, don't dash to the other side of the road, cross your fingers and hope for a bear hug from one of these gentle giants instead. Myth number 4. Great Danes are not suitable for apartment living. Ah, the classic big dog, small space conundrum. But let's set the record straight, shall we? While Great Danes are indeed large, they're also surprisingly adaptable. These gentle giants are known to be quite calm indoors, making them rather suitable for apartment living, provided they get their daily dose of exercise and mental stimulation. Size isn't everything, you see. Now, on to myth number 5. Great Danes are difficult to train. Well, this couldn't be further from the truth. Sure, they may not pick up new tricks as quickly as a border collie, but difficult to train? Certainly not. Great Danes are intelligent and respond well to the positive reinforcement. Remember, consistency is key. Start training early and you'll have a well-behaved Dane in no time, so they can be your flatmate and learn new tricks too. Myth number 6, Great Danes live shorter lives. Let's tackle this one head on, like a Great Dane meets a squirrel in the park. You've heard that larger breeds often have a shorter lifespan compared to their smaller peers, like that tiny Chihuahua next door. However, some Great Danes didn't get that memo and are busy living long, happy lives. With balanced meals, proper care that's more pampering than a spa day, and regular vet visits, these gentle giants can defy the odds. Swinging seamlessly into myth number 7, Great Danes are hip dysplasia poster dogs. Yes, a lot of large breeds have joint issues, but every Great Dane isn't hobbled by this fate. Responsible breeding, solid care routines can cut down this risk, like slicing a hot dog. Regular frolicking, balanced diet, maintaining a trim figure are all crucial in preventing joint issues like that notorious hip dysplasia. So you have it. Yes, these gentle giants can live long, healthy, cat-chasing lives. Myth number 8, Great Danes are aggressive towards other dogs. Now, wouldn't that be a sight? A dog of such stature growling at every passing pooch. But the truth is far from this. Great Danes are generally sociable creatures, often getting along splendidly with other dogs. This is, of course, assuming they've been properly socialized from a young age. Just like humans, they need positive experiences with their peers to grow into well-adjusted and friendly adults. Now let's move on to the final myth of our list. Some believe that Great Danes don't make good watchdogs. Quite the contrary, my dear listeners. Despite their gentle nature, Great Danes can be excellent watchdogs. Their immense size and deep bark can be quite intimidating to potential intruders. They might not be aggressive without cause, but their presence alone can act as a strong deterrent. So they can be your best friend's best friend and your home's best guard too. So, we've busted some myths about Great Danes today, and let me tell you, not as tough as they look. They're just big, cuddly teddy bears. We've proven that they're not workout freaks, and despite their scary size, they're not about to turn into werewolves. Great Danes can be great apartment buddies, and are often more patient with kids than some parents. These lovable giants is not like climbing Mount Everest. With a few treats and a lot of love, they can learn faster than a toddler with an iPad. We also chewed up some health issues and lifespan fears. Yeah, Great Danes might not live as long as a tortoise, but with the right amount of belly rubs and vet checkups, they can live a life full of tail wags and zoomies. Hip dysplasia, while a risk, can be sidelined with responsible breeding and a right amount of healthy chow. And here's a fun fact. These friendly furballs can be more alert than your home security system. And that's all, folks. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more doggone fun facts. Remember, every has its day, and today was all about these furry gentle giants, the Great Danes.